SABC News reporter Nhlanhla Jele is also monitoring day 2 of the voter registration process. Nhlanhla, thank you so much for your time this hour. Take us through how are things going there in Bushbuck Ridge.
Good morning to you and to our viewers at home. Indeed, we are in Bushbuck Ridge, but I want to start on this point that we understand that many of the vote registration stations opened this morning and on time. However, we do understand that one voting registration station, rather, in the Dr. J.S. Moroka municipality in Dr. J.S. local municipality did not open this morning and yesterday because of demarcation issues. Our community members came and stormed the registration station because of those issues. We also understand that yesterday 2 other stations in the Nhlanhla local municipality opened. However, because of disruptions by community members over service delivery issues, they had to close and pack away their stuff so that they are not disrupted. But we understand that this morning they opened, and to this station in particular, like you mentioned, yesterday they opened and worked and operated until they closed at 5 p.m. But we do understand that later on around 7 p.m. Some group from the community came and attacked the security personnel. We don't understand particularly why. Maybe they thought it's actually voting and not registration, so they thought maybe the station will close later on. But we understand that this morning they are operating. They did make mention of the fact that yesterday at least around 60 people came to the station, to verify their information on the database, to register for the first time and to re-register. This morning, so far, at least around 24 people came to the station to do all those processes. But now I just spotted a few young people who came to the station this morning, and they're just going to tell us about some of the reasons why they decided to register to vote. My sister, how are you?
I'm fine.
I am good. You came here to register for the first time. What are you hoping to see your vote doing next year, or why did you decide to come register?
Okay, the reason why I came to register, I just hope maybe one day in my community we can have change, because there is many corruption here. On the other hand, many learners, they have been finished matric. Some of us since 2017, some 2018, 2019, but here we are. We are still sitting at home. We are doing nothing, no job, nothing. So I hope maybe one day we can get jobs, or some can go to school, something like that. Okay, thank you very much for your time. As you have heard, this young lady says that she came and she hopes that by registering to vote, that her vote is going to make a change, especially in her community. She says that she finished school, but she's unable to get a job. So she's hoping that by registering to vote and that actually casting her vote sometime next year, she's going to get a chance to bring a change about in her community. Now I'll speak to this gentleman as well. I'm guessing you're also registering for the first time.
Yes.
Why did you also decide to register? And it looks like you came alone. Why didn't you drag your friends and all that? We understand that a lot of young people seemingly are not interested in registering to vote. So why did you come alone? Why didn't you bring them along?
No, because we can see that even if you vote, there is no change. But I'm believing that me voting, there will be change, because I will be voting for the right party that I will be choosing for myself, believing that they will do the right thing.
Can you just tell us about some of the issues that you have in this community? Yesterday they stormed this registration station, later even. Can you tell us about some of the community issues that you have?
Yeah, in this community, there are parts where we don't have water. Even sometimes we can go for a week without water, but yeah. And even the roads there are bad, and they are trying, but it's not enough. You can see that they're just trying just to close our eyes so that we don't see that they are just fulfilling for just to keep us quiet. Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much for your time. As you have heard this gentleman saying to us that some of the community issues that they have in this area includes road, includes water. They can go for a whole week without water. This lady earlier on told us that the community actually goes to a communal tap to go get water because they can't get access to water from their taps within their yard, so they have to go with their buckets and go collect water. We also understand that this station is one of the biggest in this area, so the IEC officials in the station actually told us that they're expecting an influx of people today, seeing that it's also the last day of voter registration weekend. So that's what they're hoping to happen, and also keeping an eye on the issue that happened yesterday evening with community members, a group rather of community members who came and stormed and actually attacked security personnel in this voter registration station. Back to you in studio.